अनिल एंटनी जी हमारे साथ हैं, जो कि कांग्रेस पार्टी के दिग्गज नेता ए.के. एंटनी के बेटे हैं। अब अनिल एंटनी ने ये लिखा कि भारत के सॉवरेनिटी को ये कहीं ना कहीं उसके साथ समझौता है अगर हम बीबीसी की इस डॉक्यूमेंट्री का समर्थन करते हैं। अनिल जी, उसके बाद में आपने कांग्रेस पार्टी की सभी पदों से भी इस्तीफा दिया है। क्या वजह थी कि आप इस डॉक्यूमेंट कांग्रेस पार्टी से जुड़े हुए होने के बावजूद आपने इस डॉक्यूमेंट्री के खिलाफ बोला? क्या वजह थी अनिल जी? मिस्टर अनिल एंटनी, कैन यू हियर मी?
Yes, I can hear you well. Yes.
क्या आप हिंदी समझते हैं?
हाँ, समझ सकता हूँ, लेकिन I'll speak back in English if it is
ठीक
okay.
है। तो आपने कांग्रेस you were rather with the Congress party, but you still chose to oppose this documentary. मतलब आप बावजूद कांग्रेस पार्टी के, आप ए.के. एंटनी के बेटे, फिर भी आपने इस डॉक्यूमेंट्री के खिलाफ कहा और कहा ये भारत की सॉवरेनिटी के साथ समझौता होगा अगर हम समर्थन करें तो। क्या वजह थी? Why did you do this? Why did you oppose it?
See, my views were very clear. Yesterday, I had made a tweet which was just around 3 to 4 lines, but whatever I had said in that particular tweet was very clear. I am very proud of the fact that we are the world's largest as well as the oldest democracy. And I do believe that in a democracy, I don't believe in this unnecessary bans and blockages, whether it is a book or a documentary or a film or a show or whatever it is. Personally, I feel that everything should be allowed to be showed or screened because this is a free country and that is how a democracy should be. However, at the same time, whatever we are doing, we should also be concerned about certain larger issues. And this is one of those situations where I would say that because of certain specific scenarios, we should also be considered about where this documentary is coming from. And in this particular documentary, you actually, I raised some concerns because here you have a documentary where
अगर आप कोशिश करके थोड़ी हिंदी भी, क्योंकि हमारे दर्शक हिंदी हैं अनिल जी, तो मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट कर रही हूँ थोड़ी हिंदी।
डॉक्यूमेंट्री इस डॉक्यूमेंट्री का ब्रेन्स है एक, इनका नाम जैक स्ट्रॉ। ये जैक स्ट्रॉ 2004 में इराक युद्ध उनका ब्रेन है। ऐसे लोगों, मतलब 2004, actually whoever is the master brain behind the Iraqi war, these kind of people are actually responsible for this particular documentary. And then you are bringing such a documentary into this country. Obviously, as a concerned Indian, I will be very concerned that there are other vested interests which I raised. The second thing along with that I said is, let's say this is a documentary and it comes from BBC, it is a state funded channel. Plus, end of the day, I do not want a scenario where, let's say, any of our Indian institutions are actually compromised, or anybody in this country actually thinks that any foreign institution actually has a higher locus standing than any Indian institution. So I said that the sanctity of our institutions should never be compromised. And that is why I said what I did. And I think that is what every single Indian, 99% of Indians in this country who actually I think they will agree with what I said, and that is partisan politics shouldn't come
आप पर दबाव है, क्योंकि आपने उसके बाद वाले ट्वीट में साफ लिखा है कि मैंने सभी रोल से रिजाइन कर लिया है। असहिष्णु कॉल्स आपको आ रहे थे कि ट्वीट को वापस लो, और ये वो लोग कर रहे थे जो फ्री स्पीच के लिए लड़ाई करते हैं। आपने सभी पदों को छोड़ दिया। किस तरह का दबाव आपने उस ट्वीट के बाद झेला है, ये हमारे दर्शकों को बताएं।
There were certain people who wanted that tweet to be retracted. Some people actually wanted that tweet to be, let's say, clarified and reclarified and corrected. But I feel that I had stood with my convictions and my conscience, and I made a choice where I very clearly specified that partisan politics shouldn't come above national interest. And I think that is a very generic statement which I believe is true. So I was not willing to correct it, and hence I, for the next 12 to 18 hours, faced a lot of online abuse, a lot of hatred abuse, a lot of threats, a lot of online hate. And I think that at this stage, I don't have to bear any of it. So I just resigned because I think this environment is too toxic for me.
अनिल जी, क्या आपके पिता ने या कांग्रेस पार्टी के किसी नेता ने आपसे बात की इस ट्वीट को लेकर कि ये सही नहीं है?
No, after that, I haven't spoken to anybody. Whatever decision I have taken is my own decision based on my own judgment, my own conscience, and my own convictions. It is my own personal choice, and I haven't spoken to anybody else in the party after that.